Contentment brings real happiness, so be contented with whatever you have. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samira. Today I'll be teaching you guys how to cut and sew an underburst dress with layered side gathers. Please, you can subscribe, like, share and comment your sewing stage that you are now. Let me know in the comment section. Also turn notification bell to get notified to see my next video upload. Let's cut along guys, and keep on watching this video to the end. Don't forget to share this tutorial with your loved ones. My fabric is folded already into 4, and I'm making use of 2 yards of Duchess fabric to achieve this style that I'm making today. I'll go ahead now to take my zipper allowance, and it's by 1 inch, so I'll keep on marking 1 inch for my zipper allowance. Don't forget the name of the fabric that we are using today is a Duchess fabric. So after that, I'll be marking my underburst by 14 inches. Then I'll keep on marking 14 inches for my underburst on both sides of my fabric. Then I'm going to rule it out as you can see me doing in the video. My shoulder is by 16 inches, so I'm going to divide it by 2. So after dividing it by 2, so I'm having 8 inches on my tape. So my shoulder is by 8 inches. So I'm going to use my ruler to connect the chalks together. Please, I'm using 2 yards to achieve this style that I'm making today. So after that, I'll be marking my neckline by 3 inches. I will also go down by 10 inches for the depth of my neckline, and it's going to have deep V neckline. Okay, so I'm going to use my ruler to connect the V neckline now. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and this style that we are making is a simple style and is a trendy style. So just keep on watching this video to the end. I'll go ahead now to mark my chest line. So I'm going to mark it by 8 inches for my chest line. So I'm trying to cross check my measurement. So my chest line is by 8 inches. Don't forget about that. Okay. So I'm going to curve my armhole by 2 inches. Then I'm going to curve it as you can see me doing in the video. On my armhole area, that's where I'm going to get my bust measurements, and I'm going to mark 36 inches. Then I'm going to divide it by 4, and I'm having 9 inches, adding 1 inch for my sewing allowance. So after that, I'm going to mark my underbust by 28 inches. I'm going to also divide it by 4, and I'm adding 1.5 inches for my sewing allowance. Then my shoulder slope, I'm going to slope it by ½ inch. So after that, I'm going to bring down the back of my neckline by 1 inch. So I'm sloping my shoulder before bringing down the back of my neckline by 1 inch. So I'm going to give a curve for that. So after that, I'm going to connect my body measurement together. So that's what I'm pointing out. So that's the connection now. I hope you are following up guys. If you have any question on this topic or any other topic, you can ask me. You can drop it in the comment section below. So I'll go ahead now to start cutting it out. Don't forget the style that we are making is a trendy style, and I hope you are going to understand it. If only you can watch this video to the end. So like I said, if you have any question, please feel free to ask me. You can drop it in the comment section. I'm going to reply you. Okay, and don't forget to share this tutorial. You can also give it a thumbs up so that more people can see it and also watch and learn from me. So I'm cutting my neckline now, and the fabric that I'm using is a Duchess fabric. It's 2 yards of it that I'm using, but you can use more than that. It all depends on your body size. So it's because of my body size, that's why I'm using 2 yards of this fabric. So you can see that I'm cutting out the neckline, the front neckline. So I'm cutting it gently because I don't want my scissors to tamper with the other fabric. Okay, so when cutting your own, you should be careful with your cutting, that is with your scissors, when cutting your neck, front neck. So please keep on watching. I really want to hear from you guys. To complete my dress, I'll be marking 26 inches for my waist measurement. Then I'm going to add 1.5 inch for my sewing allowance. So I'm going to take my length measurement now. So I'll be removing 14 inches that I've cut out from my underbust. So what I have now is 32 inches for my length. So my length is 32 inches. Okay. I will also go ahead. First, I'm going to connect the lines together. So I'll go ahead also to mark 21 inches for my hip length. So that's my hip length, which is by 21 inches. So on that hip length, that's where I'm going to get my hip measurement, and it's by 39 inches, adding 1 inch for my sewing allowance. So to shape my hemline, so I'm going to mark 35 inches to shape it a bit. Okay, so right now I'm going to connect the lines together. So guys, you can see how unique and how simple it is to make this style that we are making together. I hope you are cutting along with me, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so after that, I'll be marking my middle point by 3 inches, which is the center. Why I'm doing that is because it's going to have side gathers. Okay, so I'll keep on marking it. So after that, I'm going to connect the lines together. So don't forget why I marked 3 inches, because it's going to have side gathers. So when making your own, you should remember to do that. So I will be marking 19 inches to curve my side. So after that, I'm going to cut it out, as you can see me doing in the video. So I'll be using my chalk to curve it. So that's what I'm pointing at, that's what I'm demonstrating with my hand. So after that, I'll be cutting it. Okay, so that's the connection. So your own should look like this, and if you don't understand this particular tutorial, you can watch it again so that you'll be able to understand it more better, so that you'll be able to also cut your own when making your own. So I'm going to just follow that chalk when cutting it out. So you can see that the style is not complicated, it's very simple to cut and sew. If only you can watch this video and watch it to the end. And like I said, if you have any question concerning this video, you can ask me in the comment section. And if you have any question concerning any other topic, you can also ask me in the comment section. I'm going to reply you. Okay, and I also have a similar tutorial about this style. You can also check it on my channel, so you can check it now also. Please guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please you can also subscribe now. Now I'll be using the side piece that I cut out now. So I will just lay it on the fabric and cut out. Remember to add extra inch for the length when cutting it because of the curving, so that your fabric will not be short. So you can add 3 inches or even more than that. It all depends on you, but you need to add extra inch to it. Okay, so if there's any excess, you can just trim it out. It's better that way. So you can see that this style is very simple to cut and sew. So I'll just go ahead and cut it out. So after cutting it, I will head over to stitch it. That is, I'm going to run a straight stitch on it. So after that, I'm going to gather it out. Okay, I have my second layered fabric. The width is by 4.5 inches. So I will head over to pleat it out by 1 inch each. So that's what I'm showing you guys. and this is how your own should look like when making your own. Here is my upper part, the underburst. It's going to have a little gathers on it. So I will be placing my tape at the middle point, then I'm going to mark 3.5 inches each, then I'm going to gather it a bit. Okay, that's for the upper part. I've done that already, so I'll be joining my body parts together. So just keep on watching. So my bust now is by 36 inches, so I'm going to divide it by 2. So when joining your body part, you divide it by 2. I'm going to also do that to my underbust, which is by 28 inches. I'm going to also divide it by 2. The reason why I'm dividing my measurements is by 2 is because I'm joining my body parts together, so I'm connecting it, so from my bust to my underbust, and that's how I'm going to stitch it when stitching the upper part together. I've joined the body now, so I'm going to mark my waist by 27 inches, then I'm going to divide it by 2. So I'm going to connect it from my underbust to my waist measurement, and that's how I'm going to stitch it when stitching it together, guys. I have my first layer now, so I've run a straight stitch on it. So this I'm going to draw the thread gently so that it will gather out well. So this is the first layer. Then we are going to also pleat out the second layer. So this is the second layer now. So I printed it out. I've also ironed it. So my next step now is for me to stitch it around the curve of my outfit. So this I'm going to stitch it together. I'm so sorry my camera did not take that part, that is the last layer, that is the second layer, but this is how the dress is going to look like. I'm going to attach the second layers on it. I believed today's tutorial was educative and simple to understand. Remember to follow up the step-by-step method when making your own. I know it's not easy when learning new skills. I really appreciate your efforts, trust me. The key is consistency. Never give up. Hey, subscribe, like, share, comment, and also turn notification bell to get notified to see my next sewing tutorial that will be coming up on my YouTube channel. And you can also drop your comments in the comment section. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in my next one, guys.